Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching. Welcome to Phasmophobia. This is a game that it's pretty much my go-to game whenever I just want to chill out and have fun. And when I was sick, Big Mama was watching me play this game. She's like, you know what? This would be fun to have on the channel. So her and I behind the scenes been kind of playing around with how we want to present the game a little bit there. Even though I'm pretty sure she just likes to watch me stroke my beard while I play because, super concentration mode sometimes. But, so yeah, like, this is a great game. I freaking love it. I am not going to start from scratch and, like, any of that stuff. I am going to be doing more videos like this. But when we initially thought about putting this on the channel, and I brought this up to Big Mama, I was like, do you think, like, memberships and Patreon, stuff like that, like, maybe this game would be fun to do for bonus content? She said yeah, but why not just put it out to the public first? So general people, because I don't have my membership set up, nor do I have a Patreon yet, you guys are going to be getting some Phasmo. So yeah, as I said, is I'm not starting from scratch. This is my personal game. If you see the Ferryman of the Drowned, this player card, pretty cool stuff. Thank you, Lexi, for basically doing it for me, because yeah, I had no idea how to do it by myself, and her and I were playing, and she got it for me. So yeah, if you have not played this game, I'll explain a little bit of what we're doing as we go. But essentially, we are like the pre-Exorcist team. We're going to go into haunted houses, haunted locations, pick up these contracts here, and we're going to try to figure out what type of ghost is haunting the location. You can see the list of ghosts here on the right-hand side. But what we're going to do is find pieces of evidence and narrow it down to figure out what type of ghost we're dealing with, so the Exorcist team can come in whenever we're done and they can go get rid of the ghost. The ghost will be giving us evidence and try to kill us all at the same time. So yeah, if you look at the difficulty here, the veteran players of this game are going to laugh at me. I played this game so much, yet I still don't know jack about this game, to be honest. Alright, now I'm going to show the difficulty settings real quick. Now, keep in mind, I play as a very casual player, so I don't have like the hardcore stuff turned on, but for now, quick settings for anybody who does know the game and wants to just see what we're doing here. Our reward multiplier is only at 2.28, and the reason for that is I do have my activity and sanity monitor on. I'll explain sanity in a moment, but I just want to be able to explain to you guys who maybe are not as familiar with the game, like what all is going on. So the starting sanity is going to be 100%. Now, sanity is, you can compare it to your health. The more time you spend in the dark, the more time you spend playing around with cursed objects, such as like the Ouija board or voodoo doll, and the more that the ghost tries to eat you, the lower your sanity is going to be. And certain ghosts like to start hunting you at certain points. A hunt is just a really good opportunity to the ghost to play a tickle tag with you and put you 6 feet under. So sanity pill restoration, we can take medicine to increase our sanity back up. And sanity drain speed. Here's some other some settings. If you really want to go look through, you can pause it, but I'm going to cycle through real quick. As far as the ghost goes, pretty average ghost. Again, we're looking for 3 pieces of evidence. I have all 3 available to learn from the ghost. There are settings where you can turn it down where the ghost doesn't even give you evidence. You just have to ask the ghost what it is and let it chase you around. And for the contract, weather's clear because I like to see what I'm doing at all times. Setup time is 0 seconds, which means as soon as we walk in, the ghost can do ghost things. But yeah, for the most part, these are going to be your pretty basic settings. So anybody who's like hopping in the game and wants to go into like a normal match, this is pretty much what you're going to get into. And again, I have played this game for a bit here. The more that you level up, the more items you can unlock. There is a reward cash system at the end of the match. If you live through the match and you do certain objectives, you get more money, and you use that money to go buy your ghost hunting equipment. So yeah, anybody who's familiar with the game knows exactly what this is. For if you're not familiar with the game, let's just go hunt some ghosts. That way you can at least get an idea of what's going on, and we'll worry about what the different objects are later on. But I will explain as we're entering the premise, like what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. At least I'll try to. So 6 Tanglewood Drive, these are all the haunted locations in the game where we have to go in and try to figure out what the ghost is so the team can come in after and exorcise it. Fairly certain that's the premise of the game. We're just going to go try to find some ghosts. So 6 Tanglewood Drive is a beginner map, in my opinion, but it's also one of my favorite ones. It's simple, it's straightforward. I want to play video games. I want to come in here and just find out a ghost. We have this guy blabbing in our ear.
And prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
You done?
New intel. Reports of light switching. Possibly harmless, but be careful out there.
Possible light switching. Alright, it's a haunted house. Of course the lights are going to be goofy. Anywho, so welcome to our truck. This is where our equipment is stored. For veteran players, yeah, I do have some like tier 3s, tier 2 equipment, even some tier 1 equipment. This is the loadout I like, and I still have to unlock some stuff for this current prestige. But yeah, all this equipment has a purpose for the most part, so we'll go over that as I'm taking it inside the house. We have 3 equipment slots, so we're going to be running back and forth to the truck quite a bit. But this board right here is already giving me some bad news, but this is case number 933, and we have Kim Cordero right here. Now the problem is, and this is not a sexist statement, this is the game. Female characters in this game, female ghost names, this is the name of the ghost. Sometimes can be either creepy crawly ghosts or little kid ghosts. The male ghosts are always like normal, like adults. Females for some reason can be kids and creepy crawly ghosts, and anybody who, you know, it's creepy crawly ghost hunting. Like, I don't want that. But anywho, our objectives for this particular match are detect a ghost with a motion sensor, kind of like a trail cam trippy thing. Repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing me, fantastic. And capture a photo of the ghost, not always easy. Now if we come over here to the board, we can put down sound sensors. This is the ghost activity. We'll, you know, be seeing that throughout the match. And I did turn on the sanity monitor just for this. I like to play with it off because I don't really like to know where my sanity's at. But this is my starting sanity right now. I'm at 100% sanity. Little location map. So if you get lost or somebody's monitoring all your friends inside of the truck, and we can watch security footage from this computer here. Cool, cool. So first I'm going to grab our flashlight. I'm going to grab the EMF detector and the camera. Now, you can play however the heck you want. But the best thing to do is start off with something that can at least detect the ghost. That way you find out which room in particular the ghost is haunting. Turn on our flashlight right here. So we're going to enter the residence. The door, unlock that, and there's a set of car keys right here. And what I like to do is turn on the lights because there is a breaker that is currently down right now, and we would like to turn that on. And for all of our homies, we light the candle just because. So first, I'm going to go look for the ghost room. While I'm doing that, I'm also looking for human remains. I know, kind of weird in this game, but you'd be surprised where you find bones in all the maps. And essentially, bones are just like a bonus little objective thing that you can pick up. And yeah, it's extra cash. As I'm walking through here, I'm waiting for my EMF detector to go off, and here we have a bone in the kids' room. Not exactly where you like to find human remains, but that's where we found it. Now, an EMF detector, electromagnetic field detector, ghosts can give off EMF fields, and this little device right here is a higher tier one, and it's going to tell us like where there's ghost activity. And again, right now we're just looking for what room the ghost is currently hiding in. And with the current settings I have in the game, the ghost will not change from that room. So we'll say like maybe the ghost is in the kitchen. It's going to stay in the kitchen the whole time as far as like where it's haunting. Nothing outside. And I'm also looking for the cursed objects, which you might have heard at the beginning of the... Heard something clanging, I think in the garage. Oh, there's our first cursed object right here. Now you're going to see me whip out my camera real quick. Boop. We'll take a quick photo of that. And as we're sitting in the darkness, our sanity is dropping. But if we go to our photo tabs, you'll see there's a photo rating system, and it's more photographic evidence of the ghost. You want to capture like 10, I believe. Get this back up here. Yep, the ghost is messing around something in here. So you can have like 10 photos. The more photos you have, the higher your reward at the end of the matches. Everyone wants proof that the paranormal is a real thing, and it's not just in our heads. Now, I want to say the direction it was saying was this door was interacted with by the ghost. So it is a safe bet that the ghost is living in the garage right now. What I'm going to do, since I have a high suspicion that's in the garage, I'm going to toss my camera because we can only carry 3 things at a time. Our tool belt is not... Oh, I don't know if you all heard that, but if we pick up this, the ghost is messing with the lockers, which is cool. I heard somebody walking too. Now, fair warning, this game does contain jump scares. And I jump scare pretty easily, apparently. I did not really know it until I started playing this game a bit more often. When you're playing with friends, it's one thing. You usually can keep your cool. So if you look at the activity board, it's, you know, it's kind of like real-time-ish. Like there's like 60 seconds. So yeah, there's activity, and it's scrolling across the board there. So next, I like to get, personally, the thermometer. the ghost writing book, and what else should we get? We'll get a crucifix too. Maybe not. I still have the flashlight in my inventory, don't I? I do. I'm not very good at this game, guys. Just like every other game, don't pay attention to what I'm doing. Just be here for the fun and the vibe, because I suck at video games. You won't learn much from me. I see this closet is empty, so when the ghost is hunting, you can hide from most ghosts. That closet is a good spot to run to because I will be a little coward. So the thermometer, what we're looking for is a decrease in ambient temperature. And what I'm focused on right now, the flickering lights that Overwatch was talking about. Here we go. You see the little mercury in the thermometer going down? Ghosts, if you ever walk through a ghost in real life, or... Yeah, I think the ghost is in here. It's setting off the car alarm. EMF detector is only saying that was an EMF level of 2 out of 5. So EMF 5, we go over to this tab here. EMF 5 is a piece of evidence, like certain ghosts can have a EMF 5 as a piece of evidence. So spirit, wraith, jinn, shade. Again, we're just going to casually go through as we discover the game a bit together. But if we're looking at this thermometer, the little red mercury is dropping down. Ghosts often produce cold temperatures, so yeah. That also confirms that the ghost is in this room. Really? You have to kill the breaker. So we'll turn off that EMF 5 real quick, and we can say it's not a jinn, because jinns cannot turn off the breaker. The more you play the game, the more you're going to find that ghosts each have their own like personalities, and that just happens to be one of the jinn's personalities. So this ghost writing book, you're going to see, if I come around here, like on the garage door here, to make sure it's not underneath my face, you can see like there's a perimeter for it. So this object right here, ghost writing, again, if you're like into like paranormal and ghosts and stuff like that, sometimes ghosts can write. So this book is going to help us. If the ghost is a ghost that can write, it'll write in that book. And then we'll be like, happy hunky-dory. That's going to be more evidence for us to figure out what the type of ghost it is. Let me go drop my flashlight right here so I have all my item slots. Hopefully the ghost does not turn off the breaker while we're walking through here. I like to have the lights on. So having the lights on does reduce the sanity drop, so that's kind of something important in the game. And again, if you guys want me to do like a video just on like more in-depth stuff about this game, I have limited knowledge of the game. I'm a little bit better than your average player, so yeah, but still barely above average. So my sanity's dropped down a little bit. There's a little bit of ghost activity, a little heebie-jeebie action. So we're only dropping a little bit now. What else should we bring in? Crucifixes. So when the sanity drops down to a certain level, the ghost will try to come out and eat me. The crucifixes will help prevent that from happening. If you have a crucifix in like the ghost's current room and it tries to hunt, it will prevent the ghost from hunting. How do I put this? For the most part. There are such thing as cursed hunts, where the ghost will just ignore this particular crucifix. And later on, there is one more crucifix to unlock, and it will prevent like one cursed hunt. But we'll get to that later on in life. So yeah, for now, all you need to know is this crucifix is going to stop the ghost from eating me ASAP. So no EMF. Again, when those little black bars, I was like about to point at my monitor like you guys can see. The black bars that light up whenever this device is activated, you want 5 of those little black bars. That'll be an EMF level of 5. Now if we look at the mercury on the thermometer, it is below 0 degrees centigrade, 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Off the top of my head, Kelvin something. So yeah, that means that this room has got freezing temperatures in it, and freezing temperatures is an evidence. So we select the evidence that is going to narrow down the ghost a little bit for us. So these are the current ghost types that are available. But what we're going to do is, one, where did my book go? Zoink skip, excuse me. And little black bars lighting up. We want that to get to 5 little black bars you see at the top there. And that will be an EMF 5, which is a piece of evidence. Oh, it wrote in the book too. We were not... Dude, I'm trying to show off the book. Do you mind? Ay. Yeah, we'll leave the flashlight on. So let me get the camera here. So you can photograph certain pieces of evidence. Ka-ching. And that's, you know, the more photographs, hopefully to fill it up, the better. So ghost writing is also a piece of... He's touching the breaker. Or she. Kim, right? Let's introduce the world to Kim. Cool beans. So ghost writing and freezing temperatures... Excuse me, sir. Ma'am. One more piece of evidence to gather to really narrow it down, like a ghost or spirit box, and we'll go over that in a second. Still only EMF 2, that is fine, hunky-dory. Let's go get some more evidence gathering stuff. Dude, I just want to go get more stuff. I swear this ghost is gonna appear on like the show Bait Car or something like that. You guys ever watch that show? That show's fun. It's entrapment! No, you're stealing a car. Anywho, so back to Central Hub City right here. Ghost has been a little bit more active recently. Our sanity is down to 72%. What should we do next? Well, we do have to do some objectives. So capture a photo of the ghost. I don't want to stick around for that. Use the motion sensor. So this motion sensor, kind of like a trail cam thing, just activates whenever a ghost is walking through it. We'll bring the UV and we'll bring a spirit box. So ultraviolet, if anybody watched Spartan 85 and I's like little ventures in Boston, we did end up bringing a UV flashlight into our hotel room, and we promised those stains were there before we got there. But yeah, Spartan 85 and I played a lot of this game. If you guys want to go check out on his channel, he's got some streams on there from us playing in the past, and we both have some, I think, a video from my channel, and Spartan plays this game occasionally too, so go check out his footage. You know, as any video game is entertaining to watch. So that motion sensor, just a little laser beam, anything walks through, gonna set it off. Boom. The ultraviolet flashlight, if the ghost touches something like a door or a light switch or a window, we'll be able to see it with the ultraviolet light. It's gonna leave his little fingerprints everywhere. And the spirit box. So some people believe that radios switching through frequencies, you can kind of pick up like ghost voices through spirit boxes or radios. So that's what this thing is. A little obnoxious, but we can sit here and ask it questions. So Kimberly, how did you die? When did you die? Did you die? How many people have you killed? Do you like French fries? If you were to offer me a basket full of pickles, how many pickles would be in said basket? Kimberly, do you speak English? So you can see right there, the ghost is setting off the laser light beam there. Pretty fun, hunky-dory. Kimberly, do you speak? Do you have a voice? So again, not every piece of evidence gathering tool is gonna give you evidence. If this ghost is not able to talk in the spirit box, it's not gonna talk in the spirit box. Kimberly, talk to me. Would you like me to serenade you with a song? I've been working on the railroad, you're not freaking me out. Kimberly, talk to me. So what we can do, though, is we can leave this running for a little bit. Another cheeky way to get ultraviolet evidence or ghosty, smudgy fingerprints is we can use salt, which we'll do right now. One of the more annoying parts of this game. Ooh, EMF ticker's going off. It's only an EMF 2, though. Thanks, Kim. For real? Yeah, where's that light switch at? Anyhoozle. Keep on swimming through here. Our candle's still lit. Cool beans. It really doesn't mean anything. The ghost can blow out candles, but that particular candle is just for our homies. So, what else we have to work with? Alright, we have... Yeah, we'll bring the DOTS projector in. We can also bring in a camera. We have a different name for that camera, but for sake of YouTube not yelling at us for saying it, we won't call it the porno camera. So yeah, let's go bring in this camera in. Now the camera is good for a couple things. One, you can monitor your ghost room without having to be in the room. This camera sends a feed over to the truck monitor. Pretty cool, pretty fun, pretty fantastic. But a couple things this thing can do is, one, it's got night vision on it. And for somebody who does follow like paranormal a little bit, I don't quite believe in ghost orbs, but with the night vision mode especially, we can try to track down some ghost orbs in here. Really, dude? Turn that back on. Oh, if I turn off my flashlight out here, we come right here. Let me put down... I am screwing everything up. Let me just get the camera off this tripod here. If you have the camera on the tripod, it's a little bit, there we go. Bigger screen there, no tripod involved. So you see that little squiggly going across the screen? That is a ghost orb. So if we put in ghost orb as our evidence, we are dealing with a revenant. So that is the current ghost type. Congratulations, Ghost Hunter. The exorcism squad will be able to come in here and, you know, narrow down that it's a revenant, and they'll do whatever they got to do to get rid of the ghost. So with a piece of evidence, I'm going to show you guys what all this does. Now, if I turn off the lights, you can see it a bit better. This is a DOS projector. What it does, it sends out a laser grid, as you see here. And supposedly in real life ghost hunting, the ghost, when it walks through, the lasers will hit the ghost. You can kind of see the outline of the ghost. Unfortunately, we've discovered that it's a revenant, and dots is not a piece of evidence that this ghost gives off. So with the evidence we've gathered, we've narrowed down it's a revenant. Now we're going to get some photos still because we like money and that's in the game. So we'll put down some salt. And ghosts can walk in salt in this game and leave footprints. We can take pictures of the foots, or the disturbed salt. Pretty cool, pretty fun stuff there. Where's my flashlight? Got one or two more things to worry about inside of the truck here that we can show off before we start getting like our later stage hunt going on. So what I like to do is what's called the perfect game. Whenever you have all of your objectives complete, you filled up your photo album with 3-star photos. Our sanity is getting a little low right here because we've been spending time in the dark and been around ghost activity. It freaks you out. It's going to freak out the character too. To repel the ghost while it's chasing someone, sweet, fantastic. We have a parabolic microphone here. You guys, if you don't know what a parabolic microphone is, you know, any spy movie when they're listening from a distance, that's what this thing does. You can listen to like ghosts do stuff. This is a sage smudge stick is what we call it, but it's a sage stick, and what that does is it repels the ghost as it's, you know, chasing you. In the game, it kind of just like blinds the ghost. In real life, supposedly it'll cleanse areas and, you know, tell the spirit to get the heck out. So this is a candlestick. I'm sure you guys have seen candlesticks before. Let's turn this thing off because that's annoying. Turn that off because that's annoying. The ghost has not walked in the salt yet. But ghosts love blowing out flames, so we'll put that right there. Where did I put my camera? I just toggle it like that. There we go. Sweet. No, I want you off, dude. So right now we're just waiting for the ghost to disturb the salt. He's gonna like walk through it, blow out the candle, try to give us some activity because I want to take pictures of interactions with the ghost. That way we can kind of, you know, get more points for it. And this part is like an unfortunate part if you're trying to make content and stuff. I know with Big Mama we've been recording this game and kind of like, you know, I can sit here and just ramble the whole time while we're waiting for something to happen, but unfortunately it is a part of the game. And trying to do like minimum editing with this because one, if this is gonna be like members or Patreon, it's, you know, gonna be more personal, like a personal type of video. I saw the light. The ghost is around. I'm borderline about to go get another batch of salt and drop the salt right there because the ghost likes to hang out in front of the car. Ooh, Kimberly, you don't scare me, Kim. And another thing we can do is interact with cursed objects. Right now, I don't want to do that. I want to get like a normal hunt done. What are you touching, dude? He's touching the breaker box here. Alright, well, let's go get some more salt because I'll probably snag a picture of that. Does that count as a 3-star? 3-star interaction. So yeah, we're just trying to capture photos of the ghost messing with stuff. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am. Oh, it blew out the candles. Cool beans. What we can do, relight the candles, get more photographic evidence. And you know what we can also do is hang out in the dark. I know it's harder for you guys to see, but hanging out in the dark, it's going to drop our sanity a little bit. And the lower your sanity, the more chances the ghost will have to like hunt you. All I wanted to do is step in the salt. I'm not always patient, so I might actually just go out and get some salt. I hear throwing stuff around me in other parts of the house. For sake of content, let's go get some more salt. I don't want to sit. I hear you throwing plates, dude. What plates are you throwing in here? Beep, beep. Oh, I heard the footsteps and stepped in the salt as soon as I left. You son of a biscuit. We're gonna take pictures. You can see that. Does that count? I've never taken a photo of the car alarm going off. It does not count. We can throw away 2 photos, by the way. That doesn't count as evidence. You just rubbed your butt against the car. Cool beans. Alright, so we need 2 more photos to complete our photo album here. So we had the bone, and you can find skulls, rib cages, the bone varies, and none of this stuff's in the same spot when it comes to the bone. The cursed objects, we found the monkey paw this go around, ghost redding interaction, cool beans, blowing out the candle, so yeah, you guys get the gist of it. So this crucifix going off, that is the ghost trying to start a ghost hunt, and the crucifix prevented it from manifesting and chasing us around and eating it. So the longer I stay inside of the dark here, the better. I'm really hoping the ghost is going to show itself so we can capture a photo of the ghost, and that'll be all of our objectives complete. Kimberly, Kim, want to show yourself? Are you scared to, like, hang out with me, dude? I ain't that scary. And sometimes I found whenever I was recording with Big Mama, we were like, you know what? Sometimes it's not worth getting, like, perfect games. Because it does take a while sometimes waiting for the ghost to do stuff because you can't tell the ghost what to do. Where? It's a little kid ghost, isn't it? I couldn't see that little sucker to get this photograph. Kim, you suck. Yeah, I know. Beep, beep, beep. I don't know what I threw. I threw my lighter. I need that. And there it is. There it is. Man, I was going to show you guys the MF4, but oh well. What we can do, we can repel while the ghost is chasing somebody. We have the hiding spot in the closet out there. Let's turn on all these lights. Because I like to see where I'm running to whenever the ghost is trying to eat me. We're going to start by... We'll drop the camera. So if we take the crucifixes out of the room, then the ghost can come spawn all over us. Actually, the ghost will spawn in this room and then come chase us. Beep. So if we take the crucifixes out, then the ghost is free to come try to eat us. Sweet, fantastic. And right now, one of our objectives is repel the ghost while it's chasing you. We're going to throw our sage at it while it's running against our butts here. Now, if this was not like a possible little kid ghost, I would like loop the ghost around and let you guys see it. But it's a little creepy crawly kid ghost. This is a hunt. You heard the front door lock? Come on, you little bum. Oh, you're not a little kid ghost. Alright. I got caught up on the table. So yeah, you see the ghost. It's chasing me. We'll throw that down. What I'm going to do is turn off my flashlight because ghosts... Ghosts like electronics and ghosts like hearing people talk. I should probably shut up during the hunts a little bit more often. But yeah, that was the ghost coming out to chase us around. That sucks that it was a... I don't have my camera on me, lady. Why? Why is it when I put my camera down... Got my hat rack all messed up. I put my camera down and like all given up on taking the ghost photo and now the ghost appears. Of course. Shocker. But anyways, to not screw around too much longer in the map and move on to something a little bit more scarier. That was Tanglewood Drive. Kind of like the basics of finding a ghost. I'm sorry for the veteran players, so like sitting through like, yeah, I know, just go have fun, get this over with. You know, I'm sorry about that, but for anybody who's just hopping in, I really wanted to show a little bit more of the game. So our sanity has dropped down to between 9 and 11%, 12% it looks like. That's pretty much our health, you could say. If it drops down to absolute 0, it means you're probably dead. So yeah, all we have to do to get out, close up the truck, we're gonna skibbity back to the our headquarters there and go see the results of our hunt. Have some tea while we're waiting for it to initialize here.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
So we guessed the correct ghost type. Obviously, we did not capture a photo of the ghost. We did not get any cash for that. That would mean it's not a perfect investigation, and there's a little bit of a bonus cash at the end of that. But yeah, so we got 882 bucks, got a little bit of XP, sweet, fantastic. So as far as being a single player goes, at some point we will probably check out the bigger maps. I do enjoy the smaller medium maps for single player, just because it becomes a walking simulator if you're trying to go on the big maps. But Sunny Meadows, that's an insane asylum. Sunny Meadows Restricted is the insane asylum, but smaller. So that's the one we're going to play right now. I like to play this one with Big Mama because she thinks it's hilarious. I get super freaked out on this map. It's a freaky map. It's a really well-designed map for like a horror game. And yeah, she also likes to watch me stroke my beard, so I'm going to do that a little bit too. And yes, at one point we're tossing tea to the harbor, and the next point I'm drinking a cup of tea at night. Cheers. All right, I absolutely destroyed my cup of tea, and yeah, I'm well caffeinated right now. Sweet Jessica, another female ghost name, which means it could be a creepy crawly little ghost inside of a mental asylum. Great. So our objectives are get a ghost to blow out a firelight, prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix, and have a member of your team escape a ghost hunt. I am good at 2 of those things. Running away from ghosts, I die a lot in this game. So, again, if there's anything you guys want to me to explain a little bit better, drop it in the comments if I don't get it in this video. Or if you just want to see a video better explaining this game a bit better, then by all means let me know. Jessica. So the cool thing about this map, though, is it's a pretty large map until we're in the restricted mode. And the restricted mode kind of shrinks it down, but it is randomized, so it's not going to be the exact same map every time. But the premise is the same. We're going to go in. I'm going to use the EMF detector again. Sometimes I like to use the thermometer because you can also detect the ghost room with freezing temperatures or colder temperatures. Yeah, I got hiccups already entering this flipping room. Hey, the breaker box is right here. Old-timey, but it works. So again, breaker box is on. Now we can turn on lights. Big Mama will tell you guys that there was a ghost hunt we were doing, and I was hiding in the adjacent room, and the ghost was ringing the bell. It was super freaky. So again, this map, the layout is like it's a big map, but they close off sections to reduce its size. So that's why it's Sunny Meadows restricted. Main office here. So there's a hiding spot behind this this thing here. Armoire, whatever you want to call it. I don't know why there's armoire in here, but there is. So yeah, we're in the office, nothing in here. Itchy chin. The cool thing about this map, though... Oh, looks like the basement's unlocked. Great, I swear if I have to go in the basement, I won't be as happy. Oh, that section of the ward is unlocked, or locked. I have a bookcase in front of that one, sweet. Cool thing about this map is the cursed objects are all in one little ritualistic church room. We can take a little walk in the chapel here. It's a little freaky. There's upside down crosses. There's blood on the floor. There's like symbols and stuff. Not a really, inviting room. I guess unless you like romantic candles, then it's very inviting. But the cursed object is right here. It is the magic mirror this go around. And I know I didn't use the monkey paw. You really didn't need it. Again, later on, we could go play with that kind of stuff. But for now, I just glanced at it really quickly. The mirror does knock back your sanity quite a bit. But we're looking for a room with a blood stain on the wall. That magic mirror shows what the ghost is currently looking at. So it's a good way to help find the ghost. It's one of those tools that, if you know the map fairly well, then you can recognize what it sees pretty quickly. And that will, let you find the room that the ghost is currently haunting in. Unfortunately, the ghost is currently hiding in the basement. That bookshelf is there. This is a hiding spot. Apparently, I've died back here. So I'm not 100% sold that it's a good hiding spot. The shadow on the left side of that door made it look like it was opening the wrong way. So again, we're looking for a room with bloodstains on the wall. We're also looking for a bone. The human remains, if you find the human remains, I love the padded rooms. So comfy. If you find human remains, it's like if you collect it, take a photo of it. Heard that door. Jeez, Shoot, I missed a picture, didn't I? Oh, I got an interaction photo. Sometimes you can get, a photo of the ghost, so... Oh, this map gets me on edge, dude. Oh. Yeah, it was an EMF 4. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, so we're looking for the bloodstain. Is it the... I get it, you're here. I think I just saw my breath, which is a good indicator that the, Oh. There's bloodstain like we quickly saw in the whatcha-hoozer. There are lights in here. I should have them on so I'm not dropping sanity so quickly. What? What was her name again? Jessica. I'm looking for a bloodstain on the wall. Are you haunting the hallway or are you haunting a room, dude? Did we check this room? We did. This is my favorite room. Excuse you. Dude, come on. What room? Are you trying to guide me in here? Are you playing with this door? Are you in this room? Is this the bloodstain we saw? Jeez, I'm Louisa. So you can see on the bottom EMF 4. So electromagnetic field detection is level 4. I feel like I should sit here with my camera out and let this ghost... No, because the ghost can eat me. I'm just gonna assume the ghost is like in this vicinity here. We'll take a better look in a minute here. I should probably drop my ooh. Ooh. Did I get a picture of that? Is that an interaction? That is an interaction. All right, Jessica, you can hold on to my camera, darling. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I am GTFO for now. And we're going to go back to the truck. This is the part that kind of sucks about this game with these bigger-ish maps. Turn this light on. It must have killed the breaker already. Is it becomes like a walking simulator. So I got to walk all the way back upstairs. And I'm definitely bringing my flashlight along because I'm not running around in the dark. For our night vision goggles, I do not have them unlocked yet. Of course, you have something on your head. It means you don't have to carry it. But yeah, we're going to take 2 items down. I'm pretty certain that one of those items is going to be a crucifix because I do not want the ghost to eat me. Yet. I say eat me, but, you know, the ghost just kills you. Yeah. Ooh, decent activity, and our sanity has dropped down super quick. We're going to go take some medicine. I'm not going to call it the other thing I call it. We'll take 2 of them. They only raise like 25, 30%. I want to get myself up to 100% sanity. We'll bring in the crucifix, and I'm going to bring in like a passive piece of evidence gathering equipment, which would be a thermometer. By passive, I mean like I can throw it down there and I can check it later, and I don't have to be around to see if it's gathering evidence. I'm going to come back in a bit, and if that thermometer is saying that there's freezing temperatures down there, that means the evidence is freezing temperatures. Well, let's go enjoy our walking simulator. So we did play around with, I think it was like the prison we played with, and like half the time was just seriously walking simulator, and we're like, yeah, we'll probably hold off on those maps for now. But the cool thing about this is like stuff will happen as you're walking. So I'm going to keep all of this in. Kind of helps keep the ambiance going, you know. It's freaky, insane asylum. Power of Steed compels you. Please don't spawn all over me. Alright, back down to the creepy dark... What you talking about, Willis? What you throwing in here? Alright, so I got breath in this room. Yeah, I'm well aware, Jessica. Let me go whip up the thermometer here. And I can see the temperature's rising a little bit in the hallway here, so it is in this room, I believe. I'm going to turn the lights on, Jessica. Please don't eat me. Try to get that in the light there. You see a little red mercury dropping? That means that the ghost is in here. Sweet, cool beans. I should probably get the crucifix down before something tries to kill me. We'll let that gather some evidence. EMF was saying the ghost is in here. We're going to leave that camera there for now. Just going to take our flashlight with us. I said flashlight. If the closed captions say anything else, curse you, YouTube. Unfortunately, this game can be a little bit laggy at times, so if that shows up in the recording, I don't really see it, but I notice like whenever I'm going through recording, sometimes it's like, oh man, like there's a lot of computer being used up right there. So another piece of passive evidence gathering is the ghostwriting book, and I think for now, what else do we have to do? Blow out a firelight, crucifix, and escape a hunt. As far as other stuff, we can go bring this down, the spirit box, so we can get a little chit-chat action going on. Again, this Phasmophobia series will probably not be edited down a whole heck of a lot. The videos will be longer. Hope you don't mind. But the goal is to have it come out on weekends, so maybe if you're, you know, doing something around the house or, you know, just working on mundane projects, then you got something to listen to. Dude is out of breath from walking downstairs. One thing I wish they would add to this game is, like, maybe, like, a stamina buff or something you can unlock, because, man... If I ran out of stamina that fast, I would not have Big Mama in my life. Because she's Big Mama and I like chicken wings and she'll hunt me down for them. So put down the book there. That way, maybe Jessica wants to write a letter to us. Jessica, darling, you want to talk? Are you in here? How did you die? When did you die? Did you die with pretzels in your pocket? She's a noisome. Jessica, are you reacting to my voice? Oh. Ghostwriting interaction, sweet. So, because I caught the book being written into, like, and took a photo of it, that counts as an interaction. And then ghostwriting, I took a picture of the actual ghostwriting, and that counts as a piece of evidence. Cool beans. Jessica, you got me on edge. Talk to me. Talk dirty to me. Like, seriously, can you just, like, talk to me a little bit? How did you die? When did you die? How old are you? Are you an adult ghost or a creepy little kid ghost? Do you like to chase people on all fours? Or are you like a bipedal type of ghost? How badly do you want to eat me right now? Jessica, is this your favorite chair? It looks super comfy. Yeah, it's a little freaky in here. Jessica, you're starting to freak me out, dude. Having a bad trip. Alright, you don't want to talk to me? Jessica last name. You don't want to talk in the spirit box? Alright, that's fine. You don't have to talk to me. We'll put that down there for now. EMF has not been doing anything crazy. What is the current temperature of this room? Did we find it like back here? Ah, it's so hard to get in the light. There we go. Oh, we're still above 32 or 0 degrees. I'm going to use centigrade just because, well, one, I grew up with it, and, you know, 0 is a whole lot easier to recognize. So we're not yet below 0, so that's not freezing temperatures. The evidence we have gathered, though, is ghost writing, so we'll circle that. That's going to narrow down our ghosts a little bit here. I got it, dude. That counts as a photo. Right. I like to double check. Cool beans. Well, let's go get some more evidence gathering. We hick 'em up, bobbers. See, if I'm going too fast for you guys, I am sorry. I'm well caffeinated right now. One, it helps me not be such a little jumpy little witch because it gets embarrassing when that happens and it's on camera. What did I hear? Thought I heard something. But yeah. Again, if you guys have any questions about the game at all, like, feel free to drop it in the comments. Big Mama, when she was playing along, watching the videos afterwards, she's like, alright, well, can you explain this better to me? Can you explain this better to me? I have no problem doing it. It'd be, you know, I can make like a dedicated video to the game, so if that's what you guys want, like more in-depth description of what I am doing, what I'm up to, please let me know. So I think up next, I'm going to bring down the salts, and I'm going to bring down a UV flashlight. So when the ghost steps in the salt, like we saw in the last location, they can leave like UV footprints around, so that's I like to combine the salt with the ultraviolet flashlight to see if there's ultraviolet ghost evidence. Really hoping the ghosts are cooperative and maybe give us a nicer variety of evidence. There's a time or two whenever Big Mom and I were playing around, and it was like the same ghost like 3 times in a row. I don't like the noises coming down from that end of the hallway. Jessica, if you were from the States, then you know what this is. If you're from the UK, you have no idea what this is. This is seasoning. Step in it. Jessica, I got a nice little batch of salt here for you, girl. Oops. Pushing buttons. Oh, my goodness. So let's go drop our UV flashlight right there. So if the ghost steps through it, we'll be able to see the ultraviolet in real time. There's my camera, just in case anything interesting happens. Let's try this one more time. Jessica, do you want to talk to me, baby? Unless you're a little kid, then Chris Hansen, do not come over here. I'm just looking for ghosts. It's an 87-year-old kid, okay? Chill. To Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen, Ghost Edition. Hi, I'm Zach Bagans, and I'm just here to go meet a 13-year-old ghost that died in 1902. Jessica, have you met Zach Bagans? I don't blame you. Jessica, do you want to talk to me at all? Goodness. So I kind of feel like... Jeez, I'm Louisa, my dude. You're just going to touch everything except for the spirit box, aren't you? So that's only an EMF 4. What did I do with my thermometer? Did I bury the thermometer in salt? Oh, it stepped in the whatcha-hoozer. So it did not leave any footprints, unfortunately. Seriously, what did I do with my thermometer? Yeah, you're not that scary, dude. Until you eat that crucifix up. I'm going to take a picture of the salt here. Again, it's just like proof of paranormal, and it gives me points, so why not? EMF 2, sweet cool beans. Let's turn that light back on. Yeah, that's not ominous at all. What did I do with my thermometer? For real, did I bury it in salt? I don't know what I did with it, man. Would you stop that? I'll kill the breaker. Ghost can turn off the breaker. I don't know what I did with my thermal meter. Oh well. I'm dumb. Again, you guys, watch this for the vibes, watch this for the fun. Don't watch to learn anything from me. I swear, I'm so horrible at video games. I tossed my camera too, didn't I? I'm not overly caffeinated. You're overly caffeinated, Steve. Alright, so it did turn the breaker off. And on this map, which is why I carry the flashlight at all times until I have my my night vision goggles unlocked. Then you guys will be seeing green as I sprint through an insane asylum. We're just gonna come back up here, turn that breaker back on. Ring ding. Yeah, when you're sitting there hiding like a little witch in a corner here, and you hear that bell dinging, a little freaky, a little loud in the headphones too. And if you were watching, I do have the settings all tuned to headphones. You know, this game is a heck of a lot better with headphones. I'll tell you that. So we're gonna bring in the you know, regular everyday camera that you use for family vacations. What's our sanity at? Our sanity's at 52%. Should probably just down one more piece of medication here. Activity's still going a little wacko over there. Cool beans. It'll take down this camera and whatever other piece of evidence gathering material I brought with me because I don't quite remember off the top of my head. Did it kill the breaker again? No. Breaker's on. The lights were off. I swear, if like Chris Hansen or Zach Bagans like hops around the corner here, I would be so jacked. Turn the flash. Why are you making creepy crawly sounds? Yeah, I hear it. Oh, hold on a second. Did I see an orb? I did. There's orbs right there. Cool beans. So ghost orbs is a piece of evidence. Ghost orb, sweet cool beans, Mare, Revenant, and Fae. So each ghost has its personality right now, but I try to talk. Just quit throwing stuff, dude. Yeah, okay, I get it. You're, whatever reason, over here. Why are you throwing... Did you really just throw needles at me? It is. Or ear cleaner. Alright, EMF 3, cool beans. Let's get back on track here. So we found ghosts. It's like one of like the personality traits of like a Fae is at the beginning of the round, the Fae is like a young hip ghost. And the more the round goes on, the older the Fae gets, and the weaker that particular ghost gets. Did I bring any other... There we did. So Dots Projector. This one's a really fun one. I'm going to put that right here. And we can sit here for a bit. You know what, real quick. Can I put this on the ceiling at all? Can I put you right here? No? You're going to be like that? Alright, cool, whatever. Excuse me. So what we're really looking for right now is seeing if like a ghost will walk through the dots. You see like a green silhouette of a ghost walking through all these little dots. That's all we're looking for right here. I should probably bring down the second... I'm trying to look in there, my dude. Any second now, lady. Or little kid. Do you like candy? Stay out of the van. There's a white van up front. Stay out of the van. Don't go in the van. But there's candy on that chair. You should go walk over and get it. I don't like that things are happening down there. I'm kind of wondering if like the ghost can also like... Jeez, Louise-em. Do stuff over there. God, it's a little brat. I'm gonna go back and see if there's anything else that we possibly could use to gather evidence. So what we can do though is narrow it down. If it's freezing temperatures, Revenant, no UV, no EMF, Dots would make it a Fae, and a Spirit Box would make it a Mare. Excellent. So let me go back up, find a replacement thermometer because my dumb bum decided to lose it. Oh, the activity's calmed down a little bit. It still wants to eat me. Alright, so, dumb bum, we're going to bring in this, and we'll bring in the other crucifix too, because I want to prevent this ghost from hunting for a little bit longer. Whenever we want the ghost to hunt, we can absolutely take the crucifixes out of its cursed object or cursed room. It's haunted. A haunted room, you know, where the ghost lives. That thing. Unless something fun happens, I'll meet you guys back down to the basement. I think I will edit out all the walking. Jeez, Louise-em! I don't have my camera on me. Goosebump level of 2, pucker factor of, we'll call that one a 6. That one got me shish kebabs on a stick. I'm locked in here with a ghost and I have no way to defend myself. Son of a biscuit. Where are you? No, don't eat me! Don't eat me, I'm a friend! I'm a friend! That's why you brought the crucifix, you dingus. Yeah, I can see you over there. You died. And I guess is they, just for the gigs. You'll still get points if you guess the right ghost. We're friends, dude. It was a mare. Kind of checks out. Anybody who's really good at this game would be like, how did you not know that from the start? Because I'm dumb. Well, that was the Sunny Meadows restricted. And you know what? One of the rules, and if you're playing with friends, a really good rule that Spartan and I came up with is we do not progress to the next map until we found the correct ghost on that map. So I think Spartan and Steve rules, we're going to stick to Sunny Meadows restricted until we find that right ghost. Why am I playing that map? That map gives me the heebie-jeebies. Fired up. Ooh, cool fog effect, and we're back. Oh, Benjamin is the name of the ghost this time. Detect with a parabolic microphone. That is freaky. Anyways, get a ghost to blow out a firelight, cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. These objectives are much more nicer to me. But we're going to go in with our flashlight, our EMF detector, and our camera. That's what I've been rolling with lately. Like, sometimes I'll go in with, you know what? For the gigs, I'm going with the thermometer this time. Just because it's old school. It's the way I like to do it. I do enjoy the EMF detector because it does, like, really give you a good idea. But at the same time, thermometer, I can just drop that and start gathering evidence immediately. Cool beans. So, again, this map, the routes and stuff will be, and usually the breaker box is going to be random. So we'll turn the lights on. That way when we're walking through the building, we're not losing so much sanity. And this go around, I'm going to be keeping an eye on the mercury levels of the thermometer. If the room gets colder, that means the ghost lives in that room. Right now, the admin office right here, the head HMFIC, his office is, or hers, is not getting colder. So we'll go check this little waiting area. I've gotten to hunt this room once recently, and it was actually really fun. The temperature seems to be dropping a little bit, but not enough for it to be a ghost room. It's going back up. So what we're looking for is for the mercury in the thermometer to drop down to like underneath the 10 range. That's a good indication the ghost is here. So these are the stairs that we were going down the last time. So the really cool part about the restricted version of this map is it does change the layout every so often. Creepy crawly church, and all the cursed objects in this particular map will be at like this creepy summoning circle thing. So anyhoozle. Voodoo doll. Voodoo doll is really fun. If you, just like a voodoo doll and like Indiana Jones and any of that, you push the pin, and what that does is get the ghost to like kind of spark a little bit of activity. Unfortunately, it's like a random selection, but if you push the pin in the heart, or if you push all the pins, the ghost will do a cursed hunt. Cursed hunts are much more violent. They last longer. So yeah. Can I not go in here? I want to go in the creepy crawly room. We're looking for a dude named Benjamin, right? Alright, Mercury is staying put. Sweet, cool beans. That means the ghost is not going to eat us in that particular room. This room does not look like it had a good time. And there's an alarm clock on the floor. And the Mercury's not moving. So again, if you're not using the EMF detector, the thermometer is a good indicator. And you can also see your breath in the air. Another decent indicator that you're in the right spot. Are you in this room by chance? And what I could have done is played with the voodoo doll a little bit and use my ears to go find out where the ghost is, because I'll be hearing stuff getting thrown around the map. Nope, not in here. If you're playing multiplayer, it's a really good idea to have like one person with one piece of evidence gathering, like the EMF detector, and the other person with the thermometer. That is just being efficient. I'm playing with, if you guys have like a friends with a PC, and you guys, want to play the game together, I highly recommend this as a co-op game. It is wicked fun. Are you a hallway ghost by chance? That mercury on the thermometer is dropping a little bit. Not quite enough for me to be convinced that's the ghost room, unless it's because that's outside right there. The great outdoors. Yeah, I'll consider that the outside was where the temperature drop was happening. But we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in the back of our head. Maybe the ghost is down there somewhere if we can't find out where it is with our thermal meter. We'll just keep cruising around the mental asylum at night by ourselves. Nothing but a flashlight. Spooky ghost trying to eat me. Yeah, good times. Good times. Let's go down this wing of the asylum, the hotel here. Spooky ghost, are you in here? Benjamin. Are you in this room? Oh, there's a spine on the floor. It's like gleeked all over my microphone. Take a picture of the bone. Sweet. Can we hide in this locker? We can hide in these lockers too. Sweet, cool beans. Fantastic. So some people will argue that hunting with the EMF, like solo off the bat, is a better idea. And for the most part, I'm going to be agreeing with that. Have we gone? This is the chapel. All right. We play the piano a little bit. So we'll keep that other end of the asylum in mind, though, because that was the only place the temperature really dropped. We can just drop our thermometer in the chair here. I'm going to grab the EMF detector. Just try to get a little bit of more of a real-time location of the ghost. That way, when that thing trips off, then we know we're there. Cool beans, cool beans. Should paint candy on the side of this truck. Maybe they get the ghost to come to us. I know if I was a ghost and somebody's offering me candy, I don't care. Living or dead, I'm getting the candy. We want this. Benjamin, is that Clark? Clark, sweet, fantastic, cool beans. I got called out the other day for saying bazinga a lot recently. Don't know why I've been saying bazinga. I don't know, it's a fun word though. Like, you gotta admit. I'm fairly certain it's all from the Big Bang Theory television show, but bazinga. Never watched it. I just realized if you turn the equipment on, it works better. Benjamin, can you mess around with something, dude? Get this little device to do something? I know you can hear me. Benjamin! You're a spooky ghost who wants to eat me. Were you in here, Benjamin? I'm spending so much time in the dark, dude. My sanity's gonna be 0 by the time I find this guy. And Sunny Meadows Restricted is really not that massive of a map. I just suck at this game. Well, there's the whole other end I could have been checking this whole time. Gosh darn it. That's what I get for being a dum-dum. Anyhoozle, we'll keep looking for the ghost room. That door is suspiciously open. Did I come through here and stop and not even continue? Oh my goodness. Steven, you are like the prima donna. I was going to say primo ghost hunter, and I stopped myself halfway through. Gosh darn. Several levels of stupid. I apologize. You in the classroom, Benjamin? Are you a little kid ghost that really like to learn? The ghost just tripped the breaker box. Why can't we be friends, Benjamin? Why can't we be friends, Benjamin? Benjamin, I know you like me saying your name over and over again. I would very much like to get to know you. Alright, I'm going to resort to violence because I can't find Benjamin anywhere. So what we're going to do is, I think the ghost turned off the breaker, though. So let's be smart about this. Turn the breaker on. We'll turn the lights on so we can see what we're up to. We're going to start poking and prodding at the voodoo doll here. If we die, we're going to do one more attempt at this map. If not, hopefully it gives us a better idea of where this mother trucker is because I cannot find Benjamin. Being a little brat. I don't believe there's lights in here. But I want my EMF detector nearby. Alright, can we see better right here? Here we go. This is not creepy crawly at all. Alright, Benjamin. Oh, the pecker pin was first. I totally did not just take a screenshot for a thumbnail. Alright, the next pin. Alright, that's 3 pins. Pushing pins and stuff really gets the ghost a little freaked out. So let's go start cruising around. Gonna listen for things being thrown, ghosts being a little bit more active. Dude, come on, dude. No, you don't. No, Benjamin, we're friends. Benjamin, we're friends. We're friends. We've been homies this whole. You're a Dio, aren't you? Well, that's convenient. No, we're friend Dio. This is the personality trait of the Diogen. Is they're not that fast whenever they got line of sight on you. Hi, buddy. You can stop hunting any moment now. Don't you think about you blocked my exit, didn't you? I have one more dude. Ooh. That was luck. So a Diogen, and I'll explain more when I GTFO this flippin' insane asylum. A Diogen is a ghost that when it has line of sight, when it can see you, it doesn't run anymore. So that is the only ghost that does it like that, and we got super lucky because I am not at all prepared for that garbage. Gosh darn. Benjamin, you stud. It's hunting again? Shoot, it's hunting again. Listen for him sprinting in our direction. Hey, bro amigo. I can't see you. I can't see where I'm going. You can see me. We're just gonna walk backwards. I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna pay attention where I'm going. He can see me. He's not gonna catch up to me, but I really want to survive this. And I hear you behind me, you freaky SOB. Benjamin, we're friends, my dude. We're bestest friends in the whole wide world. No, I know you see me. We're just gonna keep Benjamin, I want to exit the building. I know he's here. Thing. I'm fairly certain he spawns on the other side of the asylum. The issue is, he better let us out of this damned asylum because I want to mark him off and then go move on to the next map. I want to get one more unique map in. Let me out. So yeah, what happens whenever there's a ghost hunt is the front door will lock, so whatever players are inside of the map are locked in the map and have to deal with a very ticked off, angry ghost. He can keep that, Benjamin, you sucker. So a Diogen, let's go. One thing I've meant to do, and I have not been doing, is the actual ghost types. So for the Diogen, sometimes surrounded by an endless fog, Dios have the eluding ghost hunters have been eluding. Oh wow, way to narrate, dumbass. Been eluding ghost hunters for years. Ghosts have been reported to find the most hidden of prey, which means you can't hide from this ghost. You can go hide in a closet to escape a ghost. This particular ghost will rip open the doors of a closet and he will find you and eat you. So yeah, the Dio will slow down though. When it has line of sight, when it can see you, it will no longer be chasing you as quickly. It'll slow its butt down. You can easily get away from it. So what we can do, which I'm not going to do because we want to go see a different map. Nah. Man, I wish you guys were here to tell me what to do. You know what? We're talking about it so much. Let's try to get a perfect game out of this. We will, we really don't need smudge sticks to outrun a Dio. We have it marked off, so we don't have to worry about gathering evidence as much as we want to blow out a firelight. Oh, because it walked past the chapel and it blew out a candle on the wall? Alright, anywho, we're going to get our sanity back up so it doesn't eat us as soon as we walk in. Let's see, our sanity's low. We'll take some Flintstone vitamins. Gotta watch what you say on YouTube. And we'll let that creep back up. So there are certain thresholds of sanity where ghosts will not hunt you. So like a demon, for instance, if it was like 80% sanity, the demon will hunt you. But for the most part, ghosts will not hunt until you're at 50% sanity. That's why we want to keep our sanity up as much as possible. But for now, we're going to get the crucifixes in the objective. I think I know where the objective is. And that way we can, things, places, and whatnots, get our perfect whatcha-who's are done. Yeah. The perfect ghost hunt. Put it that way. What I should be doing is I'm going to drop this crucifix right here and take this guy. So we took our sanity medication. The sanity medication is going to increase our sanity. And yeah, so the ghost should not hunt. But I'm fairly certain the first time we encountered him, he was on the other side of the map. Did you really just bust the breaker again? I heard him touch the breaker box. So we were around here when he spawned in. It wasn't that room. Was it this room? Oh, I see my breath in here. It is the classroom. Benjamin is not a bookworm. He's just stuck in here. Right? Saw my breath. This map is yeah, our breath is in here. All right, cool. So Benjamin is hanging out in here. We're going to put down this first crucifix just to get him to stop trying to eat us because, you know, that's not fun. And we're going to get our other crucifix in here along with one other piece of evidence gathering. Ultraviolet for a deal? No. Oh, we can still get the salt in there. We want to get our photographs is what we basically want to do. We found the bone. We're going to do the objectives with the parabolic microphone. We can play around with that. So, yeah. Let me go get this room filled up with equipment, and we'll do things in places and whatnots. Alright, big guy, lights on. We're going to put down our last crucifix. Why don't we just put it right here on the table? Boom, sweet, cool beans. Now we're here for a photo opportunity and to complete our objectives. So if we go to the overview tab here, our objectives are right here. They're optional, of course, but optional objective number 1, detect the ghost with a parabolic microphone or paranormal sound. Number 2, get the ghost to blow out a firelight. When the ghost was chasing me past the chapel, one of the candles in the wall must have been blown out, so that counts towards that objective. And cleanse the area near the ghost with the incense, the sage. And just like how people believe in real life, where if you burn this around your house, it'll kind of cleanse it. Same thing with the game. So what we're going to do is I'm going to light this thing. You don't get to see the animation of it lighting. But if we just go cleanse the room, whoop, toss the roach on the table, that objective is now complete. We kind of cleanse the area. And it doesn't, you know, 100% cure the ghost, obviously. It's still hunting in here. We're just going to put down all of our salt here because that's great for photo opportunities. Bazinga. And the ghost cannot resist blowing out candles. It's always their birthday. Every day is everyone's birthday. Sweet, fantastic. So we're going to let the ghost blow out the thing there. And I don't have a camera on me. So let me go run back real quick and try to remember where the heck I threw my camera. And he's already stepping in salt. So by the time we get back, we'll have some pictures to take. Sweet, fantastic. You best be behaving there, guy. Yeah, let me go get my camera real quick so we can actually take the photos I was talking about. And then, yeah, the salt will all be stepped in by then. Kind of freaky when it stomps around like that, though, not gonna lie. It's pronounced Diogen, not Diogen. It's pronounced however you want. It's a fun video game. Alright, Benjamin, I returned from the candy van. I see you blew out the firelight. Sweet, fantastic. Where are you? Did I seriously just miss that picture for like, I got an interaction. I really want the ghost photos. They're worth a little bit more. What we're going to do is take all these photos right. Did I miss that one too? Because I'm an idiot who had my camera out and forgot that I had my camera out? Yes, I did. Great. Now what salt was I on? Disturb salt 1. That's it. All right, we want disturb salt 2. Disturb salt 3. Disturb salt 4. 5. Interaction. 6. Sweet, fantastic. We have all of our pictures done. Cool beans. Now, since we do have a Dio, one of the pieces of evidence is the spirit box. This thing freaks me out whenever it does work. We're expecting it this time, so hopefully it doesn't bother us too much. But you can ask the ghost some pretty messed up questions if you'd like to. Now, for YouTube's sake, I'm going to keep it kosher. But, Benjamin, if a bunch of popsicles we put inside of one of your orifices, how many could you fit? Where did you die? How did you die? Did you enjoy dying? It's saying it's over here, the EMF detector. Benjamin, talk dirty to me, buddy. How many people have you murdered? How many people have you killed? How old are you, dude? Are you, like, pretty old? Benjamin, you gotta talk. This is one of your evidence gathering things in my boss. Like, come on, dude. Talk to me. Benjamin, I will whip out the parabolic microphone, and you're gonna be forced to talk to me, Ben. What's your last name, dude? Benjamin Clark. I summon thee to my candle. Happy... Oh, I can't... That's a copyrighted song, isn't it? Happy birthday, dear Ben. Your mom is a hen. Does that disrupt the song enough for me to not get in copyright trouble? Benjamin? Ben, talk to me, dude. And what's your name? How old are you? Do you like playing with the light switch?
An attack.
Jesus Christ! Oh. So he died from a heart attack, apparently, which is what he just tried to kill me with. But that's cool. That's the parabolic, or not the parabolic, the voice spirit box thing. So we're gonna use a parabolic microphone, and we're gonna, it's a microphone with a satellite dish on it. We're just gonna try to find out where the ghost is and get him to whisper, talk dirty to us, whisper sweet nothings inside the parabolic. He blew out his birthday candles. The sounds of this map are just freaky. So again, it is a directional microphone though. So you got to try to pinpoint where the ghost is. And if we check our EMF detector, this particular EMF detector does have like the directional arrows where the magnetic field is coming from. So that's the flash. The ghost apparently was over in that direction. But that is all the objectives done. We captured the whispering in the parabolic microphone. And when the time comes, and if we play this game more often together, we come across a banshee. Its personality trait is it will actually scream inside of the parabolic microphone at you. And also, another freaky element of this game, because it's like a ghost hunting horror game. Of course, this freaky crap, that'd be one of the things. So we got all of our pictures. They're all 3 stars. We completed all the objectives. We found the bone. And yeah, so that is what we consider a perfect game. And we just got to double check. Always double check to make sure you have the proper ghost highlighted. Now, we did find the ghost during its hunt, because that was its personality trait, is it slows down whenever it has line of sight. Whenever it sees you, it slows down and you can outrun it. So yeah, we discovered the ghost that way. But Spirit Box is one of the evidence types, and we got to go experiment with that a little bit. We didn't get to see dots today. We did not get to see ultraviolet today. But again, this is probably not going to be the only time we play this game together. So let's go fire up the truck, get out of here, go look at our final score, and I'll show you a little bit more about the game, what we got going on. My butt's totally not going numb.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs.
Dio! And you'll see here, we'll skip all that. Now, we did level up, and we got 650 smackaroos off of it. Pretty decent. So, find the correct ghost type. 150 bucks, detect parable. Yeah, so we get all that stuff. Perfect investigation bonus. So we completed all the objectives. We found the bone. Sweet, cool beans. We are playing on more towards like the new player settings, so our multiplier is not that bad. We got 1,276 bucks out of it. Not all that shabby. So quick overview for those who are still playing along here. The truck, this is our inventory of ghost hunting items in the truck. Again, this is a store where you can actually change your loadout. Say you don't like to have like a really nice flashlight, you want a creepy flashlight, you can change your loadout. There's a loadout manager in this game. You back out of there. This is a good little, this wall has like all the equipment that's available in the game, so there's a lot to unlock. And plus, once you prestige, you lose all your cash, you lose all your progression, you're back to the basics, but you get a cool calling card, and people get to see what level you are. So in the game, you're looking for all these bones. Then once you collect them, it'll be put in a trophy case. So if you collect a skull, it'll be put in here. These are the cursed objects. The monkey paw, there's a music box, there's tarot cards, there's a magic mirror, Ouija board, summoning circle, so you can do like a little seance, and you know, a little voodoo doll. We got to play with him a little bit. These are some of like the seasonal trophies. There are seasonal events that happen in this game, and this is what, October 2024. So yeah, as of this recording, there's seasonal events, you know, Christmas and winter, Halloween, probably coming up here shortly, maybe next week, I don't know. But yeah, there's also going to be like daily objectives, weekly objectives to get some more XP and cash. There's a lot to do in this game. You can absolutely have a fun time solo. Absolutely have fun with friends. You know, it's currently going on 11:30 at night right now. I like to play at night. I like to have all the other lights off in the room except for the light behind the camera. So yeah, it's as fun as you want it to be. You can customize it. It's a great game. It's so much fun. One of my personal favorites. I love playing this game. Big Mama loves watching me play it, so I play it a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Phasmophobia. There will be more, so you don't have to worry about asking about it. But if there's like a question or something that I did not really go in depth over and you guys want to know for like the next video, drop it in the comments. I'll try to answer questions the best I can in there. Or you can just be patient, and whenever like a thing comes up in the game, we'll go over it when it happens. But today we got, what do we get? Tanglewood Drive was complete, and Sunny Meadows Restricted was complete. So by Spartan 85 and Steve rules, that means we can go on to the next map. So pretty excited about that. You know, I got some favorites on here. Grafton Farmhouse. I love Grafton Farmhouse. We'll probably be doing that one next. So cool beans, cool beans. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really hope you're enjoying this game. I'm going to switch it up. As I said in 7 Days to Die, I wanted to get, more games on the channel. And I think we're at 37 episodes with the current series of 7 Days to Die. I think we might drop that one down to 2 episodes a week and maybe have Phasmo once a week for now. And there's a couple more games I got lined up. I got some keys from some developers on me to play their games. So if they're worth playing and worth showing you, I'll show you guys. But for now, again, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the most fantastic people in the world. Short of Big Mama. Sorry, Big Mama's a little bit more because, you gotta love somebody who loves chicken wings. But yeah, you guys are seriously some of the best people in the world. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.